up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, and you know the rest. Anyway, check it out, guys. So my back, bad. It's been going on since this idiot behind the camera, Matt Morano, brought a metal log to my house. You know who you are, man. And I lifted it, and the first week we got like 200, and it was like, all right, we got this. The next week, you know, he's done it before. He's just bossing. I'm like, I'll get 230 or whatever. And then I got it up, and then I got it, and the form looked fine on video, but I don't know. And next thing you know, I had this sharp pain down the side of my back, and I'm like, oh no. I thought it was just a little twitch, whatever. Long story short, like fast forward months later, it's still there, and I'm like, I can't live like this. My energy levels were failing. I was in a bad mood. Like a painful back will definitely ruin your day. So I decided to take care of it. So first thing I did is I made sure I implemented warm-ups and stretching, prehab, rehab. I am qualified to do that stuff. I can teach people how to do it, so I can do it myself. Wasn't enough. At that point, I started going to Dr. Ross over at, he works out at Carbon Culture. He's the athlete doc on Instagram. Amazing guy, worked it out, right? Started getting more massages. And one of the things I did when I started Ross, I also called my doctor at Hormone Health and Wellness, Dr. Kurt. I'll link them down below. And I got TB500. And I'll link down below the video I did on what the F TB500 is. Basically, in a nutshell, helps your body heal things, helps to create new blood vessels. It's a really awesome, in theory, thing. But I also took BPC157 before for my knee. I didn't get much benefit out of it. I'm gonna be real. I got a little bit, but my knee was still hurting. Anyway, so I took the TB500. I explained why this might work and BP157 might not. Stacked together, it's probably great. And I'll tell you what, and I can have people vouch for this, different man. My back is right. I was rack deadlifting the other day. I deadlifted last week. I get out of bed pain-free. My mobility's there. And now it's not the only thing I'm doing. I'm also doing chiropractic with Dr. Keys. Dr. Ross Keys. The thing about Dr. Ross, he's not just a snap, snap, pop, pop guy. He's actually working on my imbalances, spending a good 30 to 60 minutes a week with me, and it's really been awesome and beneficial. So, what I would say, my final thoughts on TB500, let's cut it to the chase. Number one is do not get it from a research chemical company online. This is something that should be prescribed by a doctor. My doctor is a doctor who works remotely. Think about my doctor like a doctor's on demand for hormone replacement, right? When I lost my voice a year ago, I don't go to the doctor. I don't even have a doctor in Tennessee. I use my app, my insurance covered it. I had a doctor on my phone, cured me. Before that, I went to urgent care. They gave me the wrong stuff, didn't even cure me. Half the time, these guys are better. They just figured out a way to make as much money, not leaving their house and seeing 10 patients an hour. They're just smarter. They've completely rigged the game. So Dr. Kurt spent time on the phone and he took time and he worked with me, but he will work with you. And the thing is, you don't need to go to a doctor. Half people are like, do I need HRT? I went to my doctor, my testosterone was like 150. They said I don't need it. It's because your doctor's an idiot. He's not a hormone specialist, right? So you want to go to someone who knows that stuff, who can work with you. And the reason I don't recommend the research chemical sites is because when you get drugs, steroids, peptides, Viagra, whatever you get from the pharmacy, when you get it, it is created by a lab. It is created in conditions that are conducive to safety. Okay, I knew a guy before, he used to work with us, right? He actually took a bad injection of street drugs, of steroids. He had to get part of his leg taken out because he got cellulitis. You're not just risking getting basically underdosed or overdosed, you're also risking getting contaminated gear. Now, BP157 and TB500 are viable options. BP157 works differently, where I think it's more through the digestive system and intestines. TB500 actually goes systemically and basically just finds places that are messed up and helps heal them. That's the best I can explain it. Well, that doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense to me either, but my back feels great. So there's my take home. TB500 for me, was the best thing I ever took for my back, alongside the other things. I still took my MTS Nutrition Machine Motion, still took my fish oil, so I made sure my inflammation was down. I made sure everything was right, and the chiropractic with Dr. Keys and the TB500 took it to the next level. That's my personal experience. Again, all these things from Machine Motion to Dr. Keys on Instagram, I'll put his Instagram down here, to Hormone Health and Wellness, I'll link down below. But that's my story. Anyway, TB500, alongside these other things, again, it wasn't like I didn't take that. I did everything. Like I've thrown in 20, 30 minutes of stretching. I've modified my movements. So I didn't just inject this and things got better. Nothing works unless you do. So in addition with other treatment methods, I think TB500 is a very viable option based on the data and my experience. You gotta subscribe to this channel, goddammit. You also gotta click the notification bell, and you also gotta like this video and do all that stuff and tell your friends how awesome we are. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game.